Or to start working this time.
That would be odd. Well, it looks like it's working this time.
Alright. Well, we're here.
We had given up this time. We were having connection errors. And,
unknown connection errors, actually. Alright, so here's the Affinity list. It's very similar to the one I'll be taking to the GP.
So we looked at a metagame analysis on Star City. And a couple of things we did different here. First, I guess we start with the beginning and go down. We decided to go with the 4 Mim Knights, 2 Ornithopters right now. We'd rather have the more power against the combo decks, the more evasion against the fair decks. And the second big thing is we're still trying to insult artifacts. Brett's deciding if he likes that card or wants to play it in his deck or does not. We're trying a Spellskite main board to see how many matches it's relevant against, or how many times we'd like to have it versus how many times we'd not like to have it. We're going to try to fit in another Steel Overseer at some point as well. Brad's been looking at that.
Yep. Another thing, going with 3 Etch Champions and 1 Master. Going with 1 Thoughtcast right now, but I'm thinking about cutting it completely.
So the thing with the Etch Champions that's important is that we're expecting to see a lot of fair removal, and Etch Champion really shines. And Massive Ethereum is very bad there. Now, we want the 1 Massive Ethereum. Sometimes it's exactly the card we need, but
sometimes
often
it's just too big for them to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking about cutting the Welding Jar as well. Not sure yet.
Welding Jar is specifically for regenerating things like Cranial Plating or other key artifacts against cards like any kind of removal, really.
So for now, we're playing a Master, 2 Thoughtcast, and Stubborn. I think this might all get cut for some different removal. Things we're thinking about are Dragon's Claw for the burn matchup, Torpor Orb for any deck that tries to combo with creatures coming to the battlefield. The 4th Etch Champion in the sideboard. We're actually thinking about running the 3 Spellscott's main board and 1 in the sideboard. Blood Moons for basically any deck playing 3 colors to hose them.
Yeah.
Not sure on the Rest in Peace yet. But we're pretty sure we're playing the 1 Whip Flare, maybe 2.
We trying the Ancient Grad, some other stuff.
This is what we have on MTGO right now, and I'm going to try out the Tezzeret a lot today to see if I like it to play in the paper matchups. All right, so we're gonna go into the play lobby and play some tournament practice.
Here. Brad's also just wanting to jam games with the deck. That's the easiest way to get a feeling for it. Let me go ahead and help you out. Make sure that your everything's set correctly. Here, stop.
Oh, okay.
Fast. Deck is required.
Oh, we have to check that before we can play.
Yeah.
All right, so now we should be able to click on one of those and join.
Details. Yes. Join game.
There we go.
All right. But just jamming different games, getting a feel for it, and more importantly, understand which hands are keepable. So we're going to look at this hand because it's Affinity and we can keep 0 mana costed hands. And then we're going to realize that this is a mulligan. And knowing how far down the deck can mulligan's a big deal. Now, I think the land count is correct.
Yeah, that was just a really bad hand. Another really bad hand.
No.
So we got the Springleaf Drum in the Midnight, which will get us the Vault Scourge. So maybe this is okay.
You can't play the Springleaf Drum. It's a mulligan.
Oh, that is a mulligan. That's unfortunate right there.
You have to keep that 5. And the good news is that's the best 5 we've seen. That's a
pretty good 5-card hand right there.
All right, so turn 1 is just vomiting out everything.
Oh, look. It's the mirror match.
All right, well, we're probably going to lose. Because our hand is bad.
All right, so let's go Mimnot.
Double click it.
Cast.
Or right click and cast it. I think we cast the
cast
Springleaf Drum this turn.
Cast.
And then we can Galvanic. Go ahead and cast the Springleaf Drum now.
So you think casting the Springleaf Drum is better than just killing that thing?
You can kill it with a creature anytime you want. Go ahead and tap one. Of any color. Yeah.
Oh,
on
okay.
his turn, you can just Springleaf Drum kill one of his cards.
Oh, right. So I can still cast and kill.
Yeah, if we draw a land next turn, we can play an
F6.
You wanted F.
What?
You want F2 because we have Galvanic Blast from now on.
Ah, okay, so F2. Nice. So that should die immediately, right?
Yeah, after you have to. And go ahead and let him attack. And then block with the Ornithopter if he attacks.
He can begin combat.
And he should attack. Block with the Ornithopter.
Go to the block phase. Click.
And then you can go ahead and activate Springleaf Drum and Kill with Globanic Blast. He's not going to really have any other plays. Well, we should wait to the end step. In case he plays me for 0. Cam! Alright.
So now we click.
Tap for red.
Red, click.
Okay. And now we hope to draw a mana source. It'll work. Let's go ahead and play our Etch Champion, which is great. And tap our Ornithopter.
I think we probably want to tap the midnight. Unless you want to not leave a blocker for his fly.
Yeah, we're trading the 1 damage for the 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And, okay, so he has all flyers. We are in a bad spot because he does have a poison card. Signal Pest will help him as well.
2 of them.
Alright, so that's a little rough on us. We need to get a little bit more pressure out. The good news is Ink Moth Nexuses will let us block and kill his other cards. So we can go ahead and attack with the Memnite and Etch Champion. And we can keep the Springleaf Drum and the Ornithopter up to activate Nexuses should we want. Now I think we want to kill his well, we'll see what he activates, because we can kill 2 of his cards. If we kill 2 of his cards, we still have 1, 2, 3. We still have plenty of artifacts. In the mirror, I really do think it's just whoever has certain other powerful cards. Now, assuming both players have both powerful cards, a lot of play skill comes into play. But if he draws the Cranial Plate and we don't, we're probably going to lose, and vice versa. But right now,
I agree with that.
We're having to make important choices. This is his first important choice. He should keep playing things, in my opinion. And if I was him, I would also consider just attacking with the Ink Moth Nexus. Nope. Alright. I think you should activate both of our Ink Moth Nexuses, and you should
block his 2 Signal Pests?
Yeah, kill his 2 Signal Pests. It's unfortunate that it'll kill our Ink Moth.
Cast instance and...
Yes, now is the time.
Alright, so... Ink Moth Nexus...
Wait for that to resolve, and
then
just click on your other Ink Moth Nexus. That's the easiest way to do this.
Okay. And then, do I let this ability resolve?
You don't have a choice.
Okay.
You go to blocks.
So now it'll take me to the blocker phase.
And you just put 1 Ink Moth Nexus on each.
So I'm not going to have much mana after this.
That's okay. The mana in this matchup doesn't really matter.
And then I can have 6.
Yep. There you go, you have Glimmer Void, which still doesn't help you. Now you just attack with your 1-1 and your 2-2. You've got an Ornithopter to block his Memnite, or his Blink Moth Nexus, or his Vault Scourge. You are still behind on damage. That's interesting. He's ahead with the Vault Scourge overall, but we'll see where things go. Our opponent still has a lot of cards in hand. That's an interesting attack. I would ball lock the Vault Scourge.
That's what I would block.
I don't know what it's in his hand, but it's probably powerful.
He's waiting for the 3rd mana, so...
Yeah.
It's probably 2-3 minute spells.
Not cast. There we go. We can play that for Glimmer Void mana.
Cast.
This could be the card that wins us the game.
Nice.
Right, we throw that on Etch... No, we throw that on Ornithopter and attack.
Shouldn't we throw it on Etch Champion?
It has protection from all colors. He'll just chump block with Memnite.
Oh, okay.
So we cast it for 2.
Click. Cast.
Yep. And you just tap the Etch Champion and the Springleaf Drum, and we hit him for a bunch.
Right, I want to go equip to this guy. Pay for it with this guy. The interface slows me down so much. And then go into my combat phase, declare attackers, attack, and then F6.
There you go. Yeah, now you're winning the race. Now our opponent should just leave back. Oh, God.
Yep, they drew the Ravager and they played the Ravager.
I don't know if that's even good enough.
Well,
F6,
F6.
And F2.
Oh, man.
You have to click through blockers.
Yep. It's a good thing, it's a bad thing.
Alright, so you play Memnite here. I think we leave up mana to...
We just leave up
activate.
everything. We just swing, right?
Yeah, you just swing for 6. You can swing with the 2/2, the Etch Champion. That puts him on a 2-turn clock. I think you swing with the Ornithopter and the Etch Champion.
So you're not worried about him just sacking 2 artifacts? Sacking these 2 to the Ravager? I'm not worried about that.
No, that's fine. He can sacrifice his board.
So declare attacker step, click. F2.
And F2.
And F2. I can just F6 at this point, right?
No, because you can move it at instant speed if you want to kill the Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, okay.
F2. Alright.
He's declaring no blocks.
Now, wait. We need to decide if we have enough mana. 1 to equip.
We should probably move this right here.
No, let me show you the math real quick. We can pay 1 to activate Blink Moth Nexus and pay black, tap this to move Cranial Plating to this at instant speed.
So we should just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because we can block anything with that.
We'll have 1 blocker to his 2, but the important part is he can only represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, and we want to be able to kill his Vault Scourge, which we'll be able to do with Cranial Plating.
Or his Ink Moth in case he goes for the full poison.
Yeah, we can.
Alright, so now we just pass.
Yeah, we want F2 on his turn, not F6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So he did not send any attackers.
Okay, we win the game.
So he doesn't have a flyer, so we just... Oh, he does have a flyer.
He has 1. We pay 1, we activate Blink Moth Nexus, we attack with both of our flyers, he declares a blocker.
Okay.
Wait. He's going to sacrifice some cards to gain life?
How? How's he going to sacrifice cards again?
Vault Scourge has lifelink.
That's true. So, do we just attack?
But we can attack with the Ornithopter and the Blink Moth, and he sacrifices... Well,
He can go 1, 2, 3. And
he
so
won't
he can
sacrifice...
he can gain 4 life.
He won't sacrifice the Still Overseal. He'll go to 1. He'll sacrifice probably the Memnite and or the Arcbound Ravager.
Well, so if he sacks all 3, it's a 4/4.
Still dies.
Yes.
So he'll just sack 1.
But if we... Can we activate the Blink Moth and then use our mana to Cranial Plating it after blocks and kill him?
It won't kill him, but
won't
it'll
kill
make him sacrifice his Arcbound Ravager. I think that's what we should do. I think we should pay 1 with the Glimmer Void.
Now, I also like the idea of just playing the Master of Ethereum and then next turn swinging and killing him.
It won't kill him. He can make...
All 3 of them won't kill him?
No, because Vault Scourge will gain him more life. This is the turn to do it, because we're going to kill his Vault Scourge, his Arcbound Ravager, and probably his Moon Knight.
So 1 mana activates the Blink Moth.
Sure, the Glimmer Void.
And then 2 mana left.
And you move it instant speed.
And you move it instant speed. Okay, so make this guy a dude. And add any color. And then go to attackers.
Yep.
Attack with both of these. Mm-hmm. And then he declares blocks.
No, it's lethal, so he has to declare a block.
Nope.
He didn't see the line. Alright, so we pull in Wear and Tears. And we pull in Master of Ethereum.
Alright, so
and we pull in
Why
Thought
does it
Seize.
put them there? I want them over here. Wear and Tears.
Thought Seizes, Master of Ethereum.
Thought Seize, not Thought.
No, Thought Cast. You're right, Thought Cast. That's what I meant. We pull out, I think...
Well, I don't think the Welding Jar is good.
I don't think that the Etch Champions are particularly good either.
Oh, really?
They're just 2/2s for 3, aren't they?
pretty much.
I think I like Console Artifact.
Alright, so here's where the Master of Ethereum shines.
I think I like Console Artifact as well. What do we not want?
Well, we need to cut one more card. So it's probably a Memnite or a Galvanic Blast.
It's a Memnite then.
It could also be a Spellskite.
Oh, yeah, it's just Spellskite in this matchup. Well, it blocks okay.
It does block okay, but if we're blocking, we're not winning.
That's not necessarily true, but yeah, sure.
So I think that's what we want.
It's interesting to see the mirror. Oh, Tezzeret.
Yeah, we definitely want Tezzeret.
Let's go ahead and pull out a Memnite.
Yep, agree. Alright, so that's out. This is in.
Yep.
One Ethereum. Summit deck.
I think this is one of the only matchups where the Edge Champion's bad.
That's probably true.
I mean, combo decks without removal, sure.
Alright, we've got
right?
2 lands, an Ensoul. Oh, nice. So I'm going to start by playing this.
Yep.
This Darksteel Citadel right here.
We're going to play Darksteel Citadel, Memnite,
On F6 this turn.
and then next turn we're going to play Steel Overseer,
Man.
and then we're going to Ensoul the Darksteel
Alright, so
Citadel.
Darks. And do we want to play
Memnite.
Memnite? Cast. And so next turn we're just going to play the Glimmer Void.
We're going to play Glimmer Void. Depends if we draw. Depends on what we draw. But yeah, that's all we're doing this turn, so we just pass. If we draw another land, I would like to go Steel Overseer and then Soul Artifact because it doesn't change the clock. But we need a very quick clock. We have the tools. We actually need mana, which is unusual.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can just F6 this turn, so.
It's a spicy hand of his. You already have 6. Oh, yeah, 6. Sure. We're probably going to lose.
That's a wicked fast hand.
Could have been turned sooner. Alright, I think we should play land. Steel Overseer.
Land.
Steel Overseer. We're hoping to get the lifelink thing with Ensoul Artifact at this point. We can't race him with just an Ensoul Artifact, so we need a Steel Overseer to try to keep up, even though we'll be a turn behind.
I agree. Maybe we'll draw another mana next turn.
I think we're actually just behind. Being on the play is such a big deal. And being on the play with 2 similar hands, his hands are stronger.
Yeah.
We needed to kill the Steel Overseer that turn. We don't have many more turns to do it.
Nope. Oh,
And he had
killed
the-
ours. Nice.
Yeah.
We're just basically dead, aren't we?
You know. Yeah. You can go ahead and concede.
Yep, pretty much.
Turns out 4 Ravagers, not a good hand. You're dead.
I wonder.
Okay, whatever you want to go for it. You gonna make Memnite a 5/5?
Let's see.
I don't like that.
Let's see if it stops him from playing anything.
I don't like it because it shows him we have Soul Artifacts.
I don't think it matters.
If I'm him, I probably tap both of my Steel Overseers
And almost kill us?
Swing for 4 and 4, 8. Yeah, buys you a turn. Or not.
Or we did.
Yep, go ahead and concede. Right click.
No, let's go ahead and see what he does.
Yeah, I would encourage that more, but with the time you're playing.
Yeah, I don't understand how I take so much longer than everybody else. Yeah, we can concede now. We could have blocked one of them.
No, you can't. They're flying.
No, they are offline. So, yeah.
Alright, submit deck. I think that's right. You just didn't have a fast hand.
Yep. Being on the play, I think, matters a lot.
Matters quite a bit. Let's see. So in a minute, I'm gonna duck out, but Brad's gonna keep just jamming games. There won't be quite as much commentary,
Yeah, I don't talk as much as...
but Brad will be
Yeah.
working through the deck, and he'll be listening to you guys. If you have anything to say, he'll just be playing a couple dozen games. He'll probably play for.
I'll
2
play
or
until
3
I get
minutes.
tired of playing. I would like to play
It's
first.
a great hand.
That's a great hand. Keep.
You've got.
Probably the
You play Ink Moth
Ink
next.
Moth, yeah. And then cast.
You gotta wait for it to resolve.
Cast for 2 life.
Sucks that we don't have one
Cast.
Hopefully next turn we draw a land, so we can play Master of Ethereum on turn 2.
And then F6.
Now this is cool because we will get to see Tezzeret possibly. Can we scroll over? Can you F6 and scroll over Tezzeret's abilities?
Go to the top 5.
So draw a card.
5.
Become a 5/5.
Very strong start from him too.
Alright, we just play Master of Ethereum and swing for 2/3 flying.
Alright.
I think we hold back, not necessarily hold back the Ravager, but like next turn if I drew a land, I think I would activate, I would play Tezzeret, and if I didn't, I think I might just, you can attack with the 1/1 flow.
No. This one flies, it'll stop both of those.
It's true. I mean, just the Master of Ethereum stuff.
Actually, yes, that is correct. Should have attacked. Alright, if we draw one more land, crazy stuff is going.
So this is Wear Terror. Which is fine, we're still in the lead. Alright, I think we play Tezzeret. I think we make Vault Scourge a 5/5. And we tell our opponent to answer a 5/5. He has to specifically use Wear and Tear to do that. Dispatch could be a card you play in this, actually. The Exile one. I don't know if I'd want to. But
-1, bam.
Alright, now we just turn, Vault Scourge into whatever. And then
So, do I leave this guy up to... Nope, I don't think I do, because he kills Desert either way. So I just attack. Well, there's no reason to attack.
yeah, just attack with the Vault Scourge. He can kill that if he wants. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if he spends a turn killing Tezzeret, he's another turn behind. And we're playing an Arcbound Ravage next turn. If he doesn't kill Tezzeret, I think we turn our Mox Opal into a 5/5.
He's got a master as well. And
We
he's
block
attacking what?
We'll just block the 1/2. Yeah, it's fine.
I think I probably should have saved Desert, actually. That would have been the correct play.
You think that... Wait, well, let's go ahead and... Wait, cancel. Play Arcbound Ravager first.
For the 2 colorless lands?
No, I would tap Mox Opal to keep your creature back. But they're close. They're close. It's not definitely right or wrong. All right, and then you play Thoughtcast. You might have been right about keeping the Tezzeret.
No, I think keeping the Desert alive was the correct play.
And then minusing one and making your Mox Opal big. All right, there you go. Cast both of those. Alright, so you have the option of going all in on Vault Scourge because he has to have Wear and Tear to kill. And that's the only card that kills.
Can I just kill him now?
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. Not quite.
Yeah, I think you just attack with the Vault Scourge. And the next turn you just jump with your Mim Knight.
Okay.
I actually don't know if jumping with Mim Knight's even necessary. Probably a good idea. You probably want to stay out of double volcanic blast range.
Oh wait, can't F6. Because now I have the Arcbound Ravager.
Yep. Arcbound Ravager's a big game here. I'm annoyed by opponents conceding this early, though. It's taking a lot of value off. Like, I think that he could have still won that match.
There's a good chance he could have. So host a match?
Sure.
It's not. So in that match, the Insol
was good. Yeah, it's good in the mirror.
It was really good in the mirror.
I think Insol's going to be good in any match where they're not removing your creatures, including combo, because you can turn a land into a 5/5. Yeah,
that's a good point.
We're currently using an Affinity list. We like it. Brad, think about trying Affinity out at the GP.
Yep.
It plays to his strengths. He's very good at identifying good attack lines, being aggressive, and playing decks that have high power.
Would you like to play first?
Yes,
I would like to play first.
Affinity.
This seems like a keepable hand.
It's okay. It's not great, but yeah.
Do I want to go Darksteel Citadel? I think I do.
I would go Blinkmoth Nexus.
You would say Blinkmoth? Seems fine.
Because you can activate it.
Blinkmoth, followed by this guy, cast for 2 life.
Because next turn you're probably going to play Darksteel Citadel, Cranial Plating, hopefully another Mana Source. But if not, then you'll just play Arcbound Ravager.
F6.
And then follow with the Cranial Plating and equip.
So you would not play the cranial plating now. You would wait till you could play it and equip it. Makes sense.
Because you have 3 mana available. Oh, look, it's some sort of weird, terrible hobby deck, probably.
I thought F6, maybe I didn't.
Alright, yeah, I'd play...
another Vault Scourge.
I would change my play to Cranial Plating. No, I would play Vault Scourge, Arcbound Ravager.
You would play Vault Scourge and Arcbound Ravager.
Yeah, and next turn you'll have 3 mana, so you'll play and equip Cranial
There's
Plating.
no way you can play Vault Scourge and Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, you have 2 mana. Never mind.
So
Yeah,
I would play Darksteel Citadel.
Yeah, Arcbound. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Blah. Go to my attack phase. Alright, I need to stop right clicking. F6. Alright, so
F2.
next turn, I think I can play my entire hand.
No, next turn you're playing and equipping Cranial Plating.
Yeah, that's better. Hopefully I'll draw a Mana Source and can do all 3.
Hopefully he'll draw Mox Opal. Best draw Mox Opal.
Huh. Yeah,
That's fine.
That's fine. F6.
No, don't F6.
F3. Man, it is hard to remember that because in real life you just do it. He's playing something.
He should. He's playing black-green, some sort of graveyard-based deck. Maybe he has other good cards, and that's one of the worst cards in his deck. I'm not hopeful, but whatever. And I mean, you will play
Another one. Sure.
some trashy decks as you go along.
Hope to see a lot of them.
Oh God!
3 Diagraph Ghouls is respectable.
Unless you're
Cast
playing
Instant Sorceries. I think I won't. Probably
Darksteel Citadel.
play. Why does it matter?
Because you're playing and equipping Cranial Plating against an artifact.
Hey, you know how to play this deck.
Yeah, you just throw it on the Vault Scourge.
Always. Equip on this guy. Boop.
Hello? Yeah?
He is not feeling good right now.
Yep.
Alright, go to my attack phase.
Okay.
Turn them all sideways because we're not blocking.
Okay.
Stop trying to F6. Nice. Alright, so definitely want the Whip Flares for this matchup. I didn't save very much, so I'm going to try to keep the Ensoul Artifacts for now, even though I'd probably cut them normally if I wasn't testing to see if I want to keep them. I'm thinking the Etched Champions are going to be great in this matchup. Not really sure what he's doing, but it seems like more creatures might be good. So let's take out the Welding Jar. Let's take out... I'm actually going to go ahead and leave the Master of Ethereum out just to hit 60 cards. So we're basically putting in the 2 Whip Flares, taking out Welding Jar and Thoughtcast. The Etched Champion would probably be good, but just don't want to cut the Ensouls like I would normally because I really want to test them to see if I want to keep them.
Yeah, let's not overstand.
So.
For me. I won't. Okay.
He's probably going to play first. 2 Ink Moths, Darksteel, Cranial Plating, no creatures. That seems like a mulligan. Blink Moth, Midnight Springleaf, Vault Scourge Springleaf. Yeah, that's a keep.
Oh, did you win the game already?
I did win, he just conceded. F6 his turn. Play the Blink Moth, play the Midnight.
Springleaf Drum, Vault Scourge.
Springleaf Drum.
You know what? Well, you could do. No, it's not worth playing another Springleaf Drum. Yeah, Vault Scourge.
No, you always get the dudes out. Vault Scourge for 2 life.
Especially considering that drawing a Memnite or an Ornithopter represents another mana.
Yeah.
I think the next turn you just
F6.
Soul Artifact your Vault Scourge.
Actually, I think you install the Springleaf and just make a 3rd creature, completely ignoring the Springleaf in my hand. Is this the same deck we just played? Did the guy just want another matchup? This is the same guy we just played. Oh wait, remember, this is the second matchup. I have lost it. So I think we play the Insult over the Overseer, but that could be wrong.
I like playing Steel Overseer.
See, he has Trample and Regenerate, so it's probably good the next turn to just make my flyer bigger.
I would play Steel Overseer and Springleaf Drum. And then the following turn, make Springleaf Drum on the other one.
No, I think making Vault Scourge a 5/5 again is better, so...
If he has any removal, he's going to kill your Vault Scourge. You might just make Memnite a 5. I don't know. What's the regeneration clause?
He has to pay 2 mana.
So you should attack with both your creatures. He has to pay
yeah. Attack with all creatures. He is not blocking. F6.
He can discard a creature card to block.
Oh, right.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah, that would have actually been a really bad play then. I should have not played that.
Yeah, I think that you might want to put the Insult Artifact on the Springleaf Drum.
And he did have a creature. So
he might have drawn that creature.
Sure, that's fine. I can actually F6 this whole turn.
Yeah, I would Insult Artifact the Springleaf Drum, tap the Ulcis.
Double Trample.
He's trying to race you.
He is going to fail. Triple Rancor. Or, sorry, double Trample, double Rancor. Triple Trample, double Rancor.
He might not fail at this point.
That was awesome.
Doesn't do anything.
Alright, so we have... What did I just play? The Blink Moth or the Ink Moth?
You just played the Ink Moth. Tap the...
Yeah, so I want to tap...
Okay, put it on your Springleaf Drum.
I think I want to play it on the Vault Scourge because I don't want him blocking.
Okay, sure.
So tap these two.
Alright. In which case, you want to activate your Blink Moth Nexus to make it a creature, in case you want to represent more damage. Because you're going to use your Steel Overseer. You don't have anything else to play.
I'm confused. Are you saying I shouldn't attack with him, not? Because I think I should do this.
No,
and then
stop.
Just attack.
Stop. You missed it. You made your Blink Moth Nexus a creature.
And then don't worry about it.
And then attack with your creatures, but you missed it.
That's fine. Alright. So I should have made this a creature by tapping it.
Yes.
And then done that. Yeah, that's what I want. F6.
I mean, well, you can't. Techno Hippo, the Tezzeret is kind of experimental from our friend. I like it in grindier matches. I don't like it in combo matches. I don't know if it's the card to play or not. It's an interesting slot. We haven't had a chance to try it out that much. It was good in the specific match we played it in.
It was good against Affinity.
It was good against Affinity. I would bring it in against decks with a lot of removal. So in theory, I would bring it in a deck like this.
Another Lawless Troll.
Alright, well, Darksteel Citadel.
Might as well.
Activate both of your lands. Activate Steel Overseer. Actually,
So activate both of my lands. Activate Steel Overseer. Swing with the team because they all have flying, right? Or swing with everything but the Midnight.
you can swing with the Memnite.
I mean, he would have to discard a significant amount to make it worthwhile. So yeah, let's do that.
Well, he can regenerate, so maybe...
No, he cannot. He does not have the mana.
He has black. It just costs black to regenerate.
No. Oh yeah. Okay. So never mind. Don't bother attacking on the ground.
Well,
Pay 1.
activate the Ink Moth Nexus, activate the Blink Moth Nexus, keep the Memnite black back in case you want to activate your Ink Moth Nexus or block.
Do what now?
Just attack with all your creatures with... Don't attack with the Ink Moth Nexus.
Why not?
Well,
Because it's infect?
No. I was thinking if you want to block with it, but you'd probably just rather block with the Memnite.
Well,
You choose which one you want to block with if you don't attack with it, but you should just attack with all of your flying creatures.
I'm almost of the opinion I should do this.
He's just going to regenerate, and your creature's going to bounce off of it.
Yeah, that seems fine. 7 lifelink should keep me in this game. Oh, this is he puts him at 1 actually.
Oh, we should have tapped the Inkmoth Nexus and the Midnight to give in. No, you can't do that. It's only Blinkmoth that has that ability.
Yep. I'm possibly blocking. No.
Well, the one Tez is just representing, a lot of power.
It is. It's really good in the Affinity matchup, as we saw. I'm not sure if it's good in anything else.
I think it would be okay against any deck that was played a bunch of removal. Like, imagine you're playing against the Grixis control deck, and they're just answering everything, and they let that resolve for some reason, or it resolves. You get to turn your lands into threats. You get to turn your
now currently there's no Tezzeret in my paper deck that I'm going to play at the GP.
Right, because of the value of the sideboard slots. Instead of having a more general threat,
while we're waiting, we've got this currently.
Your match is started. We'll talk more about that later, probably. But
we lost the die roll.
Trying Tez out is a big deal in the decks we sure.
Seems like a good hand.
You got a turn 1 Signal Pest.
Mox Opal.
You hold the Max Opal till next turn. You just play Darksteel, Citadel, Signal Pest.
Why do I hold the Mox Opal? Because it would be turned on, and I could Galvanic Blast.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, you have Signal Pest that night. You're right.
Oh, I've been wanting to play this matchup.
You should Galvanic Blast his face, by the way.
Right, immediately?
He doesn't play any creatures that matter.
That I can hit, yes. You are correct.
Right, so mana efficiency is
important. Alright, so boop. And
Signal Pest and
Mox Opal, cast, and Signal Pest.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking that you didn't have the artifact land.
Man.
Seems right against something like Jund or Poxlone. Yeah. The Tezzeret deck is just about...
Oh, I actually have to pay mana for that. That's so odd. So...
Just wait till the end of his turn. In case he plays the 2 mana, draw a card.
Okay, so now I hit F6.
And the F2. Yep. Alright, you could probably go ahead and Galvanic Blast him now.
Galvanic Blast to your face with a red.
Alright, so next turn you'll have 2 mana.
F6. 2 mana. I think we ensoul the Darksteel Citadel and attack.
For 6? Sure.
Or we can drop the Still Overseer.
Nah, I like land, Ensoul Artifact, Darksteel Citadel. You're just racing him. And you're winning that race right now.
Ensoul this thing with these mana. And then attack.
Next turn you can play Galvanic Blast and Thoughtcast. Or you can play... If you draw a land, I'd play Galvanic Blast, Steel Overseer. Your opponent's dead very soon. They're dead next turn.
Which is crazy. They didn't get their second land drop, so...
The deck only runs like 12 lands. I don't think it's a particularly...
5/5 now. That's not bad. He still didn't get his land drop, though.
He's just trying to race us.
So we'll drop the Still Overseer. We may even chump block with it if we have to. Oh, look at that!
No. You
Cast.
just attack with your 5/5 and your Signal Pest, and then Galvanic Blast him for
refill. And he's just dead. Okay, well, that's fun.
So this is where I like the Ensoul Artifact.
Yeah, I will say it feels like free wins. F2. F2.
Yep. Go ahead and Galvanic Blast now.
Cast on him for a red.
He somehow doesn't die to Galvanic Blast. He dies to Thoughtcast.
Begin sideboarding.
All right.
I don't know if Whip Flares will actually kill any of these things unless I manage to cast them immediately.
I think in this matchup...
Now, Thoughtseize, that's a yes.
Because you can Thoughtseize his creatures. He's on the play. I don't like it on the play.
And while I agree with you, I think anything you rip out of his hand saves us damage.
I like Relic of Progenitus better.
I definitely like Wear and Tear.
I like Edge Champion.
So you like Etch Champion.
I don't like
All
Master
right.
of Ethereum.
So let's take out Master. So now we're still 4 cards up.
We take out Welding
Definitely
Jar.
the Welding Jar.
We take out Galvanic Blasts.
Yep, because they don't hit anything.
Yeah, I'd rather chump block than.
So I don't know if it's better, like you were saying, just to ignore his hand on the draw, or play Galvanic, then play Galvanic Blast. What do you think? So Thoughtseize or Galvanic Blast because we're on the draw.
Let's try the Thoughtseize. We could. No, I don't think Tezzer's quick enough.
Probably not.
Separate Denial's not good.
So I think the only real question is Galvanic Blast or Thoughtseize.
Let's try the Thoughtseize. Champion seems too slow. The deck actually doesn't usually win before turn 3. They're not going to kill our stuff. We got to throw out whatever artifacts we want. They specifically have to have Rancor to win. Right? Do they have any other trample giving things?
Not that I can think of. They can out life gain us. Well, we've got a Thoughtseize and a Glimmer Void.
And a Darksteel Citadel and a Signal Pest. That's fine.
Seems fine. Keep.
We don't get to be very selective in that. We're just playing turn 1 Darksteel Citadel Signal Pest.
Yep, that's all we get. Yeah, F6 your turn.
Actually, we can play... No. Yeah, Darksteel Citadel Signal Pest. And then turn 2 we can play...
Glimmer Void, Thoughtseize, Signal Pest.
Or we can just play 2 Signal Pests and go real aggro. I like that. And then the turn after play Arcbound Ravager and
So
Thoughtseize.
completely ignoring the Thoughtseize that we have.
We're going to play the Thoughtseize the next turn.
Okay, then we shouldn't have played it if we're going to play it that late. We should have played the damage spell. We can't do anything on your turn. F6.
Really? You think we should Thoughtseize?
I think if we're playing Thoughtseize, we need to Thoughtseize. Because if we're not playing Thoughtseize, then, you know, we would just cast extra damage.
Then yeah, we should have done the damage spells because it's too late. We can...
So we can destroy the Rancor. That would be really bad. We can destroy the Totem Armor. Also pretty bad.
I think we just play 2 Signal Pests and see what our next card is.
So you just want to ignore the Thoughtseize. You don't want to rip a card out of his hand.
It costs us 2 life and he's attacking the 4/4. We can. How many more cards does he have that are relevant?
Not any that we can't kill with this. So, yeah, Thoughtseize is not the card we want in this matchup.
On game, on the draw, on the play, it can get his only creature out.
Alright, so Signal Pest. Cast. Signal Pest. Cast.
Now,
F6.
hopefully he plays something to go good with where he has played 2 of the better ones overall. We just
So we can wear and tear?
No. We're just gonna wear. We can't wear and tear. He doesn't have artifacts. We're just gonna eventually.
I don't know what you're saying. Then.
We can wear and Thoughtseize.
Oh, okay. We don't have enough colored mana.
Right now, we're playing Arcbound Ravager and wear next turn. We're probably just gonna lose, but that's just how this deck works.
There's a chance. We can save a few turns.
We draw a Cranial Plating. We stand a chance to be able to put a Cranial Plating on an Inkmoth Nexus and an Arcbound Ravager and some stuff.
I mean, the Arcbound Ravager might scare him into not attacking. I don't want to block computer. I don't.
We can next turn we can play Glimmer Void. We can block with the Arcbound Ravager.
A hexproof guy.
Yeah, they're small though.
They're useless. So he doesn't have anything in his hand.
We can tear the Spider Umbra and trade our Arcbound Ravager for his Bogle, and then move the counters to one of our Signal Pests.
We can do what now?
Here, let me see this turn real quick.
Alright. So you definitely want to use just colorless mana, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you definitely want to attack with all 3 Signal Pests, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 9 that you're about to hit him for. And then you just click them.
It's an instant.
Yeah, it's a...
Yeah.
Well, okay, he can't block, so you can F6, right? Unless you're gonna...
Arcbound Ravager in case he has a path.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, they're all 2s. I can't do math.
No.
No, you can't do math. Brandon.
No, you can't do math.
Turns out, can't.
Yeah, these Thoughtseize are just not good on the draw. We don't have the life to spare. All right. We hope our opponent.
All right, so I can just F2 for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine with that. F2.
Wait.
What? No, trample. That's trample.
It's okay.
No, trust me. Yeah,
No.
that's trample.
I'm gonna tear and kill the Spider Umbra and trade these creatures.
Okay, seems fine.
All right. So.
So now you need to tear, right?
Yeah.
So click here, tear,
Cast tear.
and then click on the Umbra.
Now I'm deciding if I want to sacrifice this land or not.
Yes, you do.
Why? This is a 4/1.
Oh, you do not. Unless you're going to also sacrifice other stuff. No, it'll move the counters to your dude, so you probably actually do want to.
Then have this third land.
No, you need a third land.
All right. The bad news is he gets Glade Cover Scouts.
With the enchantment, we can have 6 now.
Yes.
Now, if he doesn't play the Rancor right now, which
I'm sure he will.
yes, I want to use the Ravager ability because I already chose the target. Thank you, computer. All right, he has one useless card in his hand apparently. Vault Scourge for the mana. Black. So those would have been death right now, by the way, if they were the other card.
It's true. All right. So we attack with everything, and the next turn, if he doesn't have another enchantment, we get to win. We can keep an attacker, a blocker back for the 3/1. Yeah, let's keep the signal plus back for the 3/1.
Trample.
Right. He doesn't want to trade his creature, and we'll win the game with a 3/3 Vault Scourge, right? Or do you think the 2 extra? Oh, the extra damage actually.
Does it change the?
It changes
clock?
the clock a lot. Yeah, we do need to attack actually, because then we're attacking 2.
Now we can have 6.
Okay, click all those little fancy guys.
All right, now we can have 6 this turn, right? Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that. That block was a bunch of stars. Yeah, that block was pretty sweet. That was the block that won us the game.
That was amazing, Daniel.
He could have drawn like the lifelink stuff or whatever. Okay, well let's keep trying matches. The Bogles match is a toss-up. I don't think we're favored. I actually think we're not favored. I think that they win more of those matches than we do overall.
I do like the 2 wear and tears. They definitely won that game for us, along with the
I like the Thoughtseizes on the
tech
play.
block you had there.
Yeah. Turn 1, I would play Glimmer Void. Thoughtseize let my land die to steal their creature because they're in such a low creature count. It's risky, but you probably...
Really?
But you win almost every game if they don't have that creature.
Well, theoretically, we could have something that costs.
Oh
0.
yeah,
It's
you
an
have
artifact,
like
so.
7 cards that cost 0.
So we might not even have to sack the Glimmer Void.
Oh, we can F7 all of the similar. That looks like a keep, right?
We have an Ink Moth, a Blink Moth, an Ornithopter, and 2 Cranial.
I think you start with the Ink Moth because it represents
Yeah.
higher damage.
It doesn't matter because we're turn 2. Ooh, that's difficult. Turn 2 Vault Scourge or turn 2 Cranial Plating?
Your turn 1 Vault Scourging.
Oh, okay. Then turn 2 is
Another mirror.
They're mirror matches.
It might be the same person.
Epic Legion. I don't actually remember. So we definitely want the Ink Moth. And then
Okay, now there's a legitimate part. Like, let's go ahead and play Ornithopter. If we rather have Signal Pest or Vault Scourge.
I think we'd rather have Vault Scourge.
To go with the... Yeah, I think it is Vault Scourge because we have so many cards to play. If we had less cards to play, I would consider the Signal Pest. Right? Imagine if we had a mulligan down to a card a hand that didn't have so many more mana-intensive things, and we might be using our lands to do more damage.
He did not like the mirror match. We would have drawn an Arcbound Ravager and probably played it, and then an H Champion.
Hello, Julius. Hello.
So we want the Wear and Tears.
Julius.
We want the Tezzeret.
Rob, what's that?
We do not want the H Champions. We want the Master of Ethereum. We don't want the Welding Jar.
Is Trent still there?
We keep the Thought Seizes. The Thought Cast, I mean.
Who's the cook that's there when you got there?
I think this is fine. So this is a little different than I did last time. I think keeping the Thought Cast.
Yeah, wait. Who was the cook that was there?
So, thank you for the good luck.
Alright, well, tell Dylan.
It's pretty
to
odd
stay
that he
there until
conceded
it's
like
done.
that. This looks keepable to me. We got a
shouldn't have
Citadel.
to. I mean,
a
does it
signal
just come off a rush? Does the
pest.
register have $600 or $700 on it? You know.
And it's not great. There's not enough creatures.
There's no reason. Yeah. Even if that rush came at the end, I mean, they can re-brick the grills, they can clean out the egg traps, you know. Everything should be decent. You know, it doesn't have to be shining because they do get busier at the end and the beginning. But yeah, that's it.
This hand got way better.
All right. Well, I'll call the store. All right. Yeah. Just tell Dylan he needs to stay there until the store looks satisfactory. Okay. I'm sorry about that, Julius. I'll talk to Trent about making sure that happens. Right. Bye.
Much better hand. There's nothing he can do that we'll care about, so F6. Oh, nice. Land. Where on this thing?
Hey, Tiffany and Daniel. Hey, who else there right now? Circle. Tiffany and Dylan and Julius. Where's the rest of third shift? Did Mike ever make it in?
And then F2. Attack.
Oh my
6.
gosh. Were you okay?
Man. So his Insouls did pretty well right there.
Good. All right, Dylan, tell Dylan that he'll be doing drawer change tonight. Can you tell me what's on the drawer right now? 360, not bad. All right, yeah, just go ahead and tell Dylan to
Cast.
change the drawer tonight, and then I'll be there in the morning. All right. And no, he does that after he finishes cleanup. You can just go ahead and finish cleaning up, and you can stay there.
All right,
with
so we're
everybody.
gonna
You can go
kill
with other servers once the two servers arrive.
His Steel Overseer.
All right, we'll just hang out a couple more minutes, and one more person will be there, and you'll be good.
And he's gonna kill my Signal Pest.
All right, thank you. Bye.
F2. F2. And then do begin combat. F6.
Well, work summons me, so I'll be heading out pretty soon.
Dun dun dun.
How do you feel like these matches are going? This is game 2?
This is game 2. He just conceded game 1.
So this is the problem with tournament practice queues: is people will quit games they shouldn't. We have a local group that's actually really good for draft. One of our guys does pretty good, solid work. He does some top 8s at STG events. But another person in our group playtests terribly, and I am not fond of him. We won't mention his name, but he does things like keeps hands that he shouldn't keep. A one-lane hand in a deck that can't support it, or keeping bad hands and then scooping games where it doesn't have the results he wants. And the reason I don't like this kind of mentality is if it's not a hand you would normally keep, you shouldn't roll it on that. You shouldn't say, well, my deck requires 2 mana to function, I'm going to keep this no lander, this one lander.
Messed that up. Should have played the other cranial plating. Oh, no. F3.
Oh, you can just activate the ink moth. No, you don't want to do that. You're playing second main phase. Never mind.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I knew it was getting galvanic blast. That's fine. F2. What I should have done is play the other cranial plating, though.
Yep, second main phase, you just play the second cranial plating. And I think next turn,
oh my goodness.
it's during the attack phase. Right click.
Right click.
Undo.
Undo.
Right click. Undo.
Now.
F2.
F2.
But
F2.
when you're playtesting, whether it's in this queue or in real life, you need to make mulligan decisions that are intelligent. Now, in this deck, we do keep 0 land hands.
Most of the time you don't.
We're expecting to play them. We don't keep hands that are dice rolls. We don't keep a hand that says, if I draw this one specific card, I might win the game. I don't think you... Alright, so I think you should attack first. I think you should activate the Inkmoth Nexus. I think you should tap both of the...
Alright, so I need to...
Tap both of those and put both cranial platings on it. And if he kills it, then the second main phase, you play the Vault Scourge and pass the turn by tapping the Memnite.
Oh, so you're just hoping he doesn't have the other.
Oh, he can have it. It's fine, because then he has to have 2 more things to kill your 2 cranial platings on your Vault Scourge.
That's a good point. Oh, so
He's not favored to win this game.
Equip, here. Equip, here. And then F2. Okay, apparently he didn't have it.
You put him on a lot of removal, and the deck doesn't run that much removal.
Yeah, he had already played 2 Galvanic Blasts.
He has 2 Galvanic Blasts and maybe a Wear and Tear too, so he has
We
one
are
or
on
more.
a tear with this deck.
Alright. Speaking of Wear and Tear, I'm gonna
You gonna tear out?
wear on out. You see which way I went?
That was terrible. Yeah.
Anyway,
Did not appreciate
Brad's gonna keep
Would you like to play first? Yes.
trying these games. One of the
Inkmoth, Blinkmoth, Memnot, Vault Scourge. Yep, this is a keepable hand.
One thing I will mention that I like to do a lot, that I encourage you to do, Brad, is see the mulligan ability of the deck, or how far the deck can go.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, probably wouldn't go past 5.
Yeah, definitely. And 5 is even risky. The 5 is not a good place to be.
So this is literally the most crazy hand I've had.
No,
where I play 5 cards out of my hand.
I think it's better if you play...
more mana sources.
Not just that. I think it's better if you play the...
oh, look. He's playing
what is the little guy that gives everyone +1? The guy with Battle Cry. Then the Vault Scourge.
Pestermite, yes.
Not Pestermite. Pestermite's the 2/1 that taps something in. But yeah. But
Sorry, it's Pester something, isn't it?
I don't know. But the other interest... Oh, there you go. So yeah, you can play Glimmervoid. Oh, I have to... work. Hello? I fed it, yeah. It has food, it's fine. Yes, it has food, it's fine. And we might have run out and runs back in and out. That's an outside cat. The garage is cracked. It's been cracked since you left. Yeah.
Just attack.
Alright.
Pyroclasm. Wow. Main board, Pyroclasm.
They always play main board Pyroclasm.
Game over, man. Game over. Nice.
Yeah, you probably lose now.
Yep.
Oh, Epic Legion, you're playing with us. Hey! Awesome. Yeah, the match comes a lot to what's in hands and applying pressure. Although this deck does have a lot of skill in piloting, we didn't see situations where there's 2 players out with Arcbound Ravagers, but that sounds like a great skill tester. Alright, we're in trouble.
Yep. Going to die.
You know. You can go all in on... Oh, God.
Game over, man. Game over.
If I was him, I would actually exile the...
Yeah.
I would exile the land. I would have exiled the Inkmoth Nexus. But yeah, you're
no, you exile the creature because it gets my land too. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and play through the pain to see how bad it is. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, because I'm dead. Oh, he's got a second card. Yep. So now I can only play one permanent per turn, basically. And he's got a card, so he can just exile it. So yes, he wins this game. I don't know what I'm gaining from making him play through it. Well, that was a crazy opening for him. Alright, so I definitely need the Thought Seeds. Don't think I need the Thought Cast. The Stubborn Denial. I'm going to put it in. Don't know about it. Edge Champion, I'll definitely go with. Welding Jar, I don't think is worth it. Let's go with Tezzeret. What else do I need to take out? The Insouls are 2-for-1s probably for him. What else? Guess I'll take out a couple of Memnots. Not sure if this is correct. Don't see Tron very often. Eatmoth, Memnot, Mox over Signal Pass. That seems fine. Keep. Does he have it? Yes, he does have it. That gets that. That gets that. Whoa. What? Ah, I totally clicked through that. How annoying. Where's this? Chromatic Star and Chromatic Star. Into Expedition Map. And to go to get a land. There's this tower. We'll go ahead and burn this card. Burn here. Alright, so whoa. Yeah, this deck is hard to beat. Oh, man, Tron. Yep, this is concede. I will never get 2 permanents on the board. So, how do you beat that matchup? I don't know. Alright, we have Blink Moth, Dark Steel, Cranial Plating Mox Opal. So if I go Dark Steel, Signal Pass, Mox Opal, I'll have an extra mana, but that doesn't really matter. So I'll just play Blink Moth first. And I will go ahead and cast the Mox Opal. And F6. Wasn't any reason to cast the Mox Opal. Lightning Bolt. Nice. Alright, so now I can play the Dark Steel Citadel, the Springleaf Drum, the Mox Opal to activate the Blink Moth, and move to attacks. Gonna F6 through his turn because I don't have a response. He's gonna draw 1, scry 2. This looks like Sultai. Ah, Sultai Delve. Yep, Sultai Delve. Alright. Let's go ahead and play the Ink Moth Nexus and the Cranial Plating. With these two, then let's I'm 1 mana shy of turning on the Blink Moth and equipping it. That is really sad. Oh my goodness. Undo. Alright, so once again, F6's turn. Alright, anything to do? Thought Scour on himself. Attack me. Leave mana. Alright, play the Blink Moth. I'm turning my creatures into artifacts because it generates me more mana. Or sorry, more pluses for my Ink Moth. Attack with all creatures. If he doesn't have removal heal here, which he does. Wow, killed them both. His constant removal and mine not drawing creatures. It's just not working out. Eventually I'll have to block if something better doesn't happen. Alright, so add a mana, turn this into a 1/1. Cast this. Tap for that. Equip to this. And go to attack phase. Attack him for 7, putting him at 3, unless he has the removal. He does have the removal. F6's turn. Play the Ink Moth Nexus. Equip using the Citadel. Clip to here. Using the Citadel. Attack. Oh. So I could have brought it up to 6. Snapcaster Mage. Terminating my creature. Nice. I'm gonna take it. Oh man, I messed up last turn. I didn't Galvanic Blast him. Yep, I lost this one.
I guess you're done streaming? No.
Alright, had I Galvanic Blast him at the end of the last turn, I could theoretically win with this. But I did not. So there's no way to win. Oh well. So I'm not sure what he did. Oh, that was poison damage, so that would have worked. Alright, so the Whip Flares do well against him. Don't think the Thoughtcast does anything. The Tezzeret does. The Edge Champion does. Loading Jar, I think I'm cutting in my final version. Galvanic Blast will push down the last bits of damage, but oh, the insults are not very good against him. So let's go ahead and keep the Master just because it's another threat. Submit deck. This is a very relic for his graveyard. You're right. I probably should use the relic for his graveyard. Ink Moth, Mox Opal, and Ornithopter. This is a keepable. Ink Moth, Signal Pest. This isn't good, but I don't think going down is better. Ink Moth, Heartbound Ravager, Mox Opal, make a mana. No, that's not. No, that's worth it. I could make 2 mana with the 2 Mox Opals, sacking 1 to the Ravager. No, that's worth it. He did not flip his Delver. Cast Pyromancer. Alright, so sacrifice an artifact to the Ravager. This guy declared as blocking. Blink Moth Nexus. Mox Opal cast. He's tapped out. Cranial Plane for an Ink Moth and a Blink Moth. And then go to my attack step. 5. I'm having to hit F2 because I can't F6 now that I've got the Ravager. Another blink moth. Alright. So I turn this into a creature. Turn this into a creature. Oh my goodness. How did I manage to do that? Ah, the interface kills me every freaking time. Alright, so he conceded even though I totally messed that up. I could have ink mothed him to death. This is the cards I want to go with, besides Relic. So, let's see. Tezzeret probably is not the best. And probably another Galvanic Blast out. Let's make that. Blink Moth, Vault Scourge, Mox Opal. It's not great, but it's keepable. F6 Cistern. Midnight doesn't do anything. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Alright, so Midnight, Mox Opal, Blink Moth. I don't have anything for one, so cancel. And then F6. Didn't have the Metalcraft. Alright, so Blink Moth, 3 mana Etch Champion, or 3 mana Cranial Plating. I think I'd go ahead and do the Cranial Plating. It represents more damage. Oh, his mana's open though. Since his mana's open, it's a good chance he has a removal spell. So I'll go ahead and cast the Edge Champion, which means I just attack. Yeah, the Etch Champion's safer if he has removal. Cranial Plating's more damage if he doesn't. So, since he probably does have removal, Deprive. Nice. Did not see that coming. Young Firemaster. Alright, so this is the perfect time to whip flare. Unfortunately, if I whip flare, I cannot click the cranial plating. That's still worth it. Seriously? Oh my goodness, I clicked the wrong one. I'm just gonna whip flare and be happy. And then F2. Attack. Attack with all. Man. Small problems like this. Alright, land. He tapped out. Not what I would have expected. Cranial plating. Equip. Alright, that was enough. Well, the cranial plating got there, regardless. Could have made a few better plays there and not misclicked. So this deck is real soft to try. Found that out. Not sure how to make that matchup better. So once they get the mana going, it's not what you can do. I would like to play first. So I've got the Inkmoth Nexus and the 3 artifacts I need to make the Mox Opal turn on to play the Signal Pass. Next turn I'll have... Oh, actually that's 2 mana, isn't it? Keep. That's 2 mana on the first turn. So, Inkmoth. Nimnot. Nimnot. Mox Opal. Steel Overseer. All in one turn. Next turn, play the Signal Pass, give everything +1. That's a really unbeatable hand. That's the reason I like to play Affinity, right there. You can do stupid things with Steel Overseer on turn 1. Not much to see in my hand. So if he's got the Lightning Bolt, he needs to use it on that Steel Overseer. He's got a Delver. Alright, so Arcbound Ravager seems like the best play. Signal Pass may be more damage, but Arcbound Ravager must be killed. Now I can't F6 to the turn. Yeah, had I drawn the land, I would probably drop the Master over the Ravager. Lightning Bolt entered the revealed card zone. He plays it. Lightning Bolt on Steel Overseer. So I right click the Ravager, sacrifice an artifact to it, sacrifice this. Then I F2 through the Lightning Bolt. He casts another Delver. I'm fine with that. He's probably going to attack because I don't think he'll block. He did not attack. Alright, so now we play both the Signal Pests. And then we attack. Attack with all creatures. And if he blocks, we just sack creatures to the Ravager. We're okay with him killing the Midnights and trading creatures. Clear blockers. I'm okay with that. Next. One, two, three. Couldn't have killed him that turn. Delver of Secrets. Oh, whoops. Cannot have 6. Thought Scour, yep. Yep, 1, begin sideboarding. I believe the Whip Flayers are the best. The Edge Champion is very good. I'm cutting the Welding Jar in the future. Probably want the Relics. Mimnot is apparently my least powerful creature. So this is all the stuff I've taken out. Master is powerful. So we'll leave that one in. These are probably 2-for-1s against him. So we'll keep it like that. Just dropped 2 Midnights. Yeah, that's what I did. Alright, here we go. He is going to play first. I am Link Moth, Vault Scourge. A little slow. Maybe I'll draw a mana. Blink Moth, Vault Scourge, will it flip? It will not. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. Did not draw land that whole time. Alright. Blink Moth playing the Springleaf Drum. Springleaf Drum playing the Signal Pest. Very slow start. Did not draw any of the lands. Also didn't flip. Those goblin gods are gonna seriously hurt. Ace prowess, nice. Two, four, six, seven. No blocks. Wow. Losing this match. Signal Pest. I'll go ahead and play the Relic. And I will attack for nothing because I have to block. Woo! Lightning fast hand on his turn. So that was a really slow hand. Maybe I should not keep without mana acceleration. Didn't take much for that to be a good hand, though. I got to land off that, finally. Probably not getting out of this one. Nope, just dead. He's going to get a bunch of lands. And will probably just kill me. Yep, did. Nothing would have got me out of that, I don't think. So the sideboard was correct, that was just a weak hand. I won't be keeping stuff like that anymore. I think he's probably too fast. I'm going to bring one of the Memnots back and take the Thoughtcast out. And then submit the deck again. I would like to play first. I have 1 mana, 1/0 mana thing. I don't think this is what I want. Mulligan. 1 mana, 1 relic, 1 mox. That's 2 mana, and yep. So this is fine. Keep. Play this. Play the Ornithopter. Play the mox, and guess what that gets me? A first turn Ravager. That's pretty strong. All right. F6. So now I can't F6. I think I need both of those mana. So, sacrifice an artifact this. Triggered ability here. Okay. Yes. 6. Need a land. Not a land. I'll go ahead and play the Vault Scourge for 2 life. And play the Relic. And attack. I'll pop the Relic next turn just to draw a card. If I've got nothing better to do. Haste Prowess. Still in 1 land. See how that works out for him. Oh, there's that second land. He's digging, getting the land, using it. Goblin God attacking. No blocks. I did get the land from the Goblin God. That's pretty cool. So I don't need the colored mana. So Darksteel Citadel, Edge Champion. Edge Champion's an Uber blocker. So I can attack with both of these. F6. I don't have anything to do. Oh, I've been forgetting to use the Relic. So I need to F3. So I've got 2 indestructible lands and an Edge Champion, which means it can't die. Alright, I might as well play the Serene Leaf Drum. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. So alright, so Memnot, cast, Springleaf Drum, cast, go to attacks, pull this guy back again, and 6. F6. I can't do anything on his turn. Whip Flare. That seems like something I should cast. He's not dead this turn. He's killing something. Oh. Or block one, kill the other. That's even better. Nice, I didn't know they played that. That's pretty cool. He's filled his graveyard up nicely again. Though some of it was my doing. Hard scry decisions. Goblin guy with haste, he's attacking. Mox Obel, nice. Well, I think I just race at this point, so I have to. Not much you can do about that card, so. If he didn't draw it, he'll concede. Yep. Alright, so that deck doesn't seem horribly bad. The Tron deck is almost unbeatable, it seems. I'm still not sure if I like the Insouls or not. They're very good in the mirror match. I would like to play first. Deck mulligans reasonably well. That plus that is 1, 2, 3 artifacts, so it's on. And still can't do anything, but that is a keep, I guess. Has a second turn Ravager is pretty fine. Might draw something to make it a first turn Ravager. Probably not. Did I just... Oh man, I just F6 through my entire turn. Man, that is rough. Did not intend to do that, that's for sure. Well, you can't do that in real life, luckily. I should have played the Blink Moth, though, since it didn't matter if the Mox Oval was on or not. He's going to take plating, probably. Yep. Alright. Blink Moth. Double Ravager. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Might sure play him a little slower. Because if he has another lightning bolt, it's going to be real bad. Alright. Little Blink Moth. So let's turn this Blink Moth into a creature. And then let's go to the attack phase. Attack with all creatures. Tasker. That's fine. Narc Seal Citadel. Blink Moth becomes a creature. Blink Moth becomes a creature. One, two, three, four, five. Huh. One, two, three, four. So I can make Tasker huge. Alright, so attack. Should have done that earlier. I'm at 20. Ignore. Don't want to cast that. Blue Moth. Blue Moth. Attack step. A little risky here. speeds up the clock significantly. Gotta leave the mana up so I can animate one of these. Oh, he flipped to Inquisition, which is not what he needed. He wanted that Terminate. Or the Snapcaster would have got him the Terminate, too. He's gonna Inquisition me. Because why not? Well, he clearly has enough stuff in his hand. It'll be 6 if I do the same thing, or I can go for it with the cranial plating. If I go for it with the cranial plating, he could just as well end me. Manually. Alright, well, not getting through that. Have to leave this mana up so that I can turn it into a creature and grab the counters if he manages to kill it. Pestermont. Yep. What's he targeting? Oh, he's targeting this. I can't stop that. Seemed like a pretty desperate block. Snapcaster Mage, yeah. Targeting. Terminate. That's fine. Terminate. Targeting this. Add 1 mana, turn Blinkmoth into a creature. What? What? Cancel. I'm so confused. Yeah, use Heartbound Ravager's ability. There we go. Alright. See what happens. Table operators. Alright, so now Galvanic Blast on him. Alright. Man, that was a crazy hand. Alright. I think I want the Edge Champion. I do not want the Welding Jar. He's playing lots and lots of removal. Maybe I do want to draw cards. Man. He's playing the Delve, isn't he? So he's playing the Delve, so the Relic's good. Two Midnight's out. Thoughtcast's probably not strong enough. I don't know if I like Tezzeret. The game did go long that first time. I don't think he's playing the small creatures. I think he's just playing the big ones. So Whip Flare's probably not good. I'm gonna try this. Oh wait, and Souls. I've been taking those out because they're 2 for 1. So the only thing I can think is to keep either both the Midnights or the Midnights and the Master of Ethereum. Putting in a lot of high drops, so let's keep the Midnights. Sweet. Okay. Darksteel Citadel, Mox Opal, Signal Pass turns on the Mox Opal. Alright, so Darksteel Citadel. Signal Pest. Mox Opal. Cast the Relic. Start eating his graveyard. Go with the Ink Moth, and then both of these for the Ravager. Lightning bolt in response. Yeah, it's fine. Yep. Oh, Mutavault. Electrolyze. 2 damage there. Alright, so exile a card. Sacrifice an artifact to the Ravager. I'll sacrifice this. And then sacrifice another artifact to the Ravager. I will sacrifice this. And then I will let that happen. Alright, so now I'll play the other Inkmoth Nexus. I'll add that and that. I'll play the Ravager. Then I will sacrifice an artifact to the Ravager. I'll play another one. Go to my attack phase. Normally I wouldn't Voltron 1, I would split them. But in this case, out of lightning bolt range, which is important. Man, I forgot the relic. Alright, just attacking. Gave him a poison because it could. I can still activate either one of these and put the counters from the Ravager on there, or I can put them on the Ornithopter. So he needs to put 2 things in his graveyard right now, and even that, not terrific with the Grim Lavamancer. Destroy each artifact you do not control. That is a board wipe, and there's nothing I can do about it. Wow. That is amazing. That is a GG right there. Did not expect that. That was cool. I'll go ahead and cast Cranial Play. Wow. With the Grim Lavamancer out, there's not much. Nice. Flashing back the Vandal Blast to blow up my one artifact. Really pushing the damage through here. Alright. Don't see myself coming back from this one. He's just racing. What a cool line. Vandal Blast, that's crazy. Tasker. I am not winning this race. Him taking out's a really bad idea, though. I could theoretically draw a Ravager and win, I think. He got me. Wow. So I don't think anything was wrong. I just cannot deal with that. The whip flares would have been helpful. So Mimnot's out. And ready. Yeah, I would like to play first. 2 Dark Steel Citadels, Mox Opal. Yep, that's good. Keep. There's nothing I can do with a Mox Opal, so 6. Not sure what he's doing. Alright, so play the Memnot. Play the Darksteel Citadel. Play the Mox Opal. Play the Overseer. Let's say I attack first. Now if he kills this, now play the Overseer. If he doesn't kill that, play the Edge Champion. Worried he'll rip this out of my hand. I think it's better than the other one, so I'm just going to go ahead and cast this. The Overseer would represent more damage. I can't do anything on his turn, so 6. Save me some time. Play land. Play land. Attack. Play the Overseer. I'm keeping the Galvanic Blast up. He plays a creature. If not, still keep it up. He's gonna kill this. Maybe he's not gonna kill this, I don't know. If he could have killed it, he would have done it last time. Alright, so crit the cranial plane is the thing that can't die. And go to my attack step. Use the battlefield, untap, or tap target permanent. Okay. He's declaring a target. He's tapping this down. That's fine. Tag all creatures that can. He can't block, so he gets it. He's at 6. If he takes Payland, I kill him. Or Alright, so in response to that, I need to click here, click here, click here, and click here. And then F2. Yep. Whew, keep the galvanic blast was the correct idea. Alright, it's getting late, so I'm gonna quit streaming for today. Thank you all for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. I feel like I'm a lot better off on a lot of the matchups. Overall, I think the Insult artifact is pretty much only good in the mirror match. If you're racing, it can help you, but I think you'd be better off playing more artifacts. Let's actually look at the rest of the deck real fast. Alright, so I'm taking the Stubborn Denial, the Thought Casts out, keeping the Thought Cities, keeping at least one Whip Flare. Not sure about the Tezzeret yet. I think the S Champion is correct, the Wear and Tear is correct. I do need Graveyard Hate, but I don't know if it's in the form of relics or not. For the main board, taking the Welding Jar out. Probably just cutting all the Thought Casts, all the Insouls, playing more creatures, maybe another Spell Scout or two, because I really want to try them out. Not sure if that's right. Probably a third Steel Overseer. So I don't know if I can have the changes by tomorrow, but hopefully I can play with the deck I intend to play at the Star City. Hopefully I'll play this weekend and at the Open. Alright, thank you all for tuning in.